Hey everybody, thanks for checking this video out. This is Michael MidKnight here. I wanted to do this quick topic on negative people based on a lot of the conversations that I was having this week, and also because of a mutual connection, Kyle Elliott, that I have on LinkedIn. Great guy if you haven't followed him. I have a lot of people that I've had in a recent podcast mini-series that I've been doing that are great to follow, but he posted something, it resonated with me, and I wanted to do this video topic. So if you haven't connected with him, feel free to do it. The links will be below. But essentially speaking, it is so easy to be caught up in the negativity and the toxicity of other people's situations. And it ends up derailing your own methodologies and focal points that you had. This is going to happen in business. This is going to happen at church or whatever congregation that you are religious, connected to. This is going to happen at home. This is going to happen at your family barbecues and so on and so forth. It's going to happen in football. Nobody's going to agree the majority of the time. And that's fine. That's perfectly okay. What you don't want to do is you don't want to sucker yourself into focusing in on those things that are just not that important. Okay? And what I mean by is this. So you have one negative experience. And for whatever reason, that one negative experience just seems to outweigh the hundreds of experiences that you've had that are positive in the past or in your line of work or what it may be. Those painful experiences are always going to jut out more, and also you're going to give them more brevity if, in fact, you do focus in on them. Listen, we make mistakes. Things happen. Things are painful. We just have to learn to live and move on and focus on other things. So if you have other people around you that are derailing your business conversations or your focal points that you're really there for, just step back for a second, because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your blood pressure. If your veins are going to start popping, you're going to boom, 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 your heartbeat, and you're going to be real stressed out, and you're not going to be thinking. You're going to be reacting emotionally. So you step back for a second. You take that from 100 down to 2%. Why am I here? Why am I talking to this person? What am I getting out of this? What is my objective? From those focal points, you reassess and bring yourself back into the situation and let them know if they're stressing you out or they're being a toxic individual. Hey, you know what? I really need to focus on this right now. Let's do this. Or if it's a good conversation, you're working on a study group and we're going to talk about that cute guy who runs that podcast. Hey, it's great, but I really need to do this thing right now. Can we please focus in on this? 9 times out of 10, if that person is really a quality person, they value your time and they're a good asset, they're like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you're right. Let's do that. Or, yeah, I was being kind of selfish. And that's all you need them to do is just to verify that, hey, you know what? This is not the time and place to do it. And there always is. There's always a way of doing it. If they don't, just realize that there's probably a hidden agenda there and you're not going to make them happy no matter what. And you're going to make yourself miserable trying to do that. So if it's a customer, no matter what you do, you bend over backwards, you give them a discount, you show up early, you deliver it on time, and they're still not happy, they're just that type of person. I've had that. Guess what? Next week, they'll call up and they want 2 more pieces of work. People are just going to be that way. So, but anyway, just breathe. Just focus on the good people and the good things, and just remember the reason why you're there, okay? And if you can't think about a good reason, get out because there's no reason for you to be there, and it's not going to be a benefit for your life. All right. So feel free to check that out. Just bring it with you, share it with somebody else who perhaps needs that, and just don't invest in negativity. It's not going to make you feel good. It's not going to bring you anywhere. And all it's going to do is just circle around that person who is just stewing, they're upset, and they want other people to feel bad too. And if you can do that, maybe in time, they'll learn to realize that it's more going on than just their personal narrative that's at stake. Again, comedy's funny based on the people who are receptive to it. If it's not funny to you, it doesn't mean that it's not funny. Anyway, thanks for checking this out. I have a mini-series that deals with candidates, staffing, recruiting, job seeking. Check it out. Links are also below. A lot of great guests. They're also going to be below if I can fit them in the description. If not, just feel free to reach out. If you've had bad experiences with negative people, feel free to share, and just share this to people who you think that would actually benefit from listening to this. So it's not self-help, just think of it as course correcting. But when you see it, you'll know what to do. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate your time. And until next time, see you later. So I've had to stop this video about 4 times now to try to do it over, because every time I try to start up, there's a couple of older people that where I'm sitting and recording this, it's actually in a park. There's some older people that I would never think would come out to go and work out. And there's like a workout section where I am. And literally they're doing everything possible to make as much noise as possible. And now the older lady is actually on the phone right now talking so loud that you can probably hear her over the phone louder than you can hear me. This is insanity. This is why I make the big bucks. I mean, I think she's actually making dinner reservations while she's working out. I don't understand that. And the older guy that's over there is actually trying to do pull-ups, talking about how he just messed up his shoulder when he was older and just huffing it out. I mean, props to them for working out, but good Lord. I mean, anywhere else, this is such a big area.